Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League Match Day 5, League Phase 2024-2025, 2024-2025, sorry, prediction. Where this week, tomorrow and this Wednesday, will we play the Match Day 5 in the UEFA Champions League 2024-2025. So, for that reason, I'm creating this video to give my prediction and see how many games I am right in the end of the week. So let's start. Remember that tomorrow we'll play the first 9 games of this match day 5, and the next Wednesday will we play the last 9 games. So let's start with my prediction. Remember that tomorrow, like the Wednesday, we'll start with two first game. The first game will be played at 12:45 Eastern time. The first game will be the Bratislava will receive my Milan at 12:45 Eastern time. Remember that in the last week, the Bratislava lost 1-4 against the GNK Dinamo, and they are one of the worst teams in the league. And the Milan did a surprise. They traveled to Madrid and defeated the reigning champion team Real Madrid 3-1. This was amazing for the Milan in this moment. Milan is in the 20th place with 6 points. They have a back-to-back victories. Bratislava in this moment are the worst team in this competition with 0 points. So I think that in this game, I think that the Milan will have an easy game, and they will win this game by more than 3 goal difference, and they will win is their straight victory. And another game, the Sparta Praha will receive Atleti de Madrid. Remember the last week. Sorry, the last match day. Wait a minute. Sparta lost 1-2 against the Brest, and Atleti defeated 2-1 Paris as a away team. And in this moment, the Sparta are in the 26th place with 4 points, and the Atleti are in the 23rd place with 6 points. So this is a must to win for both teams to scale in most position. So I think that the Athletic is better team than the Sparta. So I think that Atleti won't have any problem, and they will win this game by more than 2 goal difference. And for tomorrow we'll have 7 games in the 15 o'clock Eastern time. When the first game, one of the best game of the week, will be played between the Manchester City against the Feyenoord and Manchester. There in England, the last week, the City lost by surprise. They lost by 1-4 against the Sporting CP in the last game of Ruben Amorim as a head coach, because remember that he in this moment he's sing with the Manchester United, and Manchester City had have 5 straight games that they don't win, and Feyenoord lost surprisingly 1-3 against Salzburg and home. This was a surprise. So did Manchester City. In this moment, Manchester City fell to the 10th place with 7 points. Feyenoord in this moment are in the 21st place with 6 points. So this will be a very great game, but I think that the Manchester City are a better team, and I think that this is better the best game to the City to return to the victory. So I think that the City will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and I think that the best game of the week. Of the match day, the Bayern Munich we will receive the Paris Saint-Germain there in the Allianz Arena in the Munich, Germany. The last week, the Bayern München defeated 1-0 Benfica, and Paris lost by surprisingly 1-2 against Atleti, where they were leading the game 1-0. In this moment, the Bayern Munich are in the 17th place with 6 points. And PSG are in the 25th place with 4 points, and in this moment they are eliminated. So I think that this will be a great game, but I think that Bayern Munich in this moment is better than Paris. In my opinion, Bayern Munich is the favorite team to win this team alongside Real Madrid, the reigning champion team, and the Manchester City. So I think that the Bayern Munich will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. In another game, the Inter will receive Leipzig. They are in Milan, Italy, in San Siro, Giuseppe Mazza. I don't remember the name of the stadium. The last match day, the Inter Milan defeated 1-0 Arsenal, where they dominate that game. And I think it was Arsenal. And Leipzig traveled to Scotland and lost 1-3 against the Celtics. In this moment, Inter is in the 5th place with 10 points, an amazing season. Leipzig in this moment they are in the 13th place, winless. So I think that the Inter Milan won't have any problem. They will win this game by more than 3 goal difference because they are better team than the Leipzig. Leipzig is a very bad team. In another game, a very great game, the Barcelona will receive the Brest. They're in Catalonia, Spain. The last week, both teams won their game respectively. Barcelona didn't have any problem and defeated 5-2 Zvezda, and Brest defeated 2-1 Sparta Praga. In this moment, Barcelona are in the 6th place with 9 points, and Brest is the surprise of the season because they are in the 4th place with 10 points and they are undefeated because they have 3 victories and 1 fight. So I think this will be an amazing game, but I think that Barcelona is better team than Brest, even though the Brest is the surprise of the season. So I think that Barcelona is going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. In another game, Bayern Leverkusen will receive the Salzburg. There in Leverkusen, Germany. The last week, the Leverkusen, wait a minute, lost 0-4 against Liverpool when Xabi Alonso, the Leverkusen head coach, returned to Liverpool, but it wasn't a good game for them. And Salzburg defeated 3-1 Feyenoord. This was a surprise. In this moment, Leverkusen fell to the 13th place with 7 points, and Salzburg in this moment, Salzburg is in the 13th place with 3 points. So I think that the Leverkusen is better team, and because they will play at home, I think that the Leverkusen is going to return to the victory and they will win this game by 2 or more goal difference. In another great game, the Sporting CP will receive Arsenal. They're in Lisboa, Portugal. The last week, the Sporting defeated 4-1 Manchester City in Ruben Amorio last game, the former head coach, because remember that he now sing with Manchester United, and Arsenal traveled to Milan and lost 0-1 against Inter. In this moment, Sporting CP is the surprise of the season alongside Brest and Mónaco. The Sporting CP are in the 2nd place with 10 points, and Arsenal in this moment are in the 12th place with 7 points. So I think this will be a close game, but because Ruben left the Sporting CP, I think that this game is gonna to be finished in a tie. And tomorrow last game will be between John Boys against Atalanta. They're in Switzerland. The last week, John Boys lost 1-2 against Shakhtar, and Atalanta defeated 2-0 Stuttgart. In this moment, John Boys are in the 34th place, winless, and Atalanta are in the 9th place with 8 points. So I think that Atalanta is going to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. And the Wednesday's game will have the first 2 games that will be played at 12:45. The first game will be between Crvena and Zvezda against Stuttgart. The last week, Crvena and Zvezda lost 2-5 against Barcelona, and Stuttgart lost surprisingly 0-2 against Atalanta at home. In this moment, Zvezda is winless, and Stuttgart are in the 27th place with 4 points. This is a must-to-win. It's a must-to-win game for Stuttgart to try to enter to the playoff position. So, and Zvezda is one of the worst teams in the league. So I think that the Stuttgart won't have any problem and will win this game by more than 1 goal difference. In the second game of the will be between Sturm Graz against Girona. The last week, Graz traveled to Dortmund, Germany, and lost 0-1 against the Dortmund, and Girona traveled to Netherlands and lost 0-4 against PSV. In this moment, Sturm Graz is one of the 5 teams that haven't won any game in this tournament and any points. And Girona in this moment are in the 29th place with 3 points. Girona is a team that has been playing a very great football, so I think that Girona is going to get the victory 1-0. And the best game of the and tomorrow and the Wednesday will have a 7 games and 15 o'clock Eastern time. The best game of the MatchDay 5 will be where the Liverpool, the best team in this moment and that is leading the UEFA Champions League, will receive the reigning championship Real Madrid. They're in Liverpool, England. the last week, the Liverpool defeated 4-0 Leverkusen, and Real Madrid lost surprisingly 1-3 against Milan and Madrid. This is a surprise. In this moment, Liverpool is undefeated. They are the best team. They have won the 4 games they have played, and they have 12 points. And Real Madrid is in the 18th place with 6 points. So I think that you can never bet against Real Madrid, but Vinicius Junior is not gonna to play this game, and because they will play at home, and Liverpool in this moment is the best the best team in this tournament, and they are leading the Premier League. I think that this game is gonna to be finished in a fight. In another game, PSV will receive the Shakhtar there in Netherlands. The last week, PSV defeated 4-0 Girona, and Shakhtar defeated 2-1 Young Boys. In this moment, the PSV are in the 24th place with 5 points, and Shakhtar is in the 28th place with 4 points. So this is a must to win for each team to for example, for PSV to stay in the playoffs zone, and the Shakhtar to qualify to the playoff zone. So I think that this game is going to be a fine, because both teams have the same football level. In another game, GNK Dinamo will receive the Borussia Dortmund. The last week, GNK Dinamo. Wait a minute. GNK Dinamo defeated 4-1 Bratislava, and Dortmund defeated 1-0 Sturm Graz. In this moment, the Dortmund are in the 7th place with 9 points, and GNK Dinamo are in the 16th place with 7 points. This was a surprise. So I think that this will be a great game, but I think that Dortmund is better team than the GNK Dinamo, and Dortmund is going to win this game by 1 goal difference. In another game, the Celtic FC will receive the Club Brugge. They are in Scotland. The last week, the Celtics defeated 3-1 Leipzig, and Club Brugge. Wait a minute. Club Brugge defeated 1-0 Aston Villa. This was a surprise. In this moment, the Celtics are in the 15th place with 7 points, and Club Brugge are in the 22nd place with 6 points. So this is a game where between the two teams are in the playoff zone. So I think that the Celtics will have the advantage, because they will play at home, and they will win this game by 1 goal difference. In another game, the Mónaco will receive the Benfica there in Mónaco, France. They will receive the Benfica. The last week, the Benfica traveled to Germany and lost 0-1 against the Bayern Munich, and Benfica and Monaco they traveled to Italy and defeated 1-0 Bologna. In this moment, the Monaco is one of the surprises of the season. They are in the 3rd place with 10 points, and Benfica in this moment are in the 19th place with 6 points. So I think it will be an amazing game, but I think that in the end, the Monaco is going to win this game, because they will play at home, and they will win this game by 1 goal difference. In another great game, the Aston Villa will receive Juventus there in London, England. The last week, the Aston Villa they traveled to Belgium and lost surprisingly 0-1 against Club Brugge. And Juventus traveled to France and tied 1-1 against the Lille. In this moment, the Aston Villa are in the 8th place with 9 points, and Juventus are in the 11th place with 7 points. So I think this will be a very close game, and I think this game is going to be finished in a tie 1-1. And the last game of this match day will be between Bologna against Lille. They're in Italy. The last week, Bologna lost 0-1 against Monaco at home, and Lille tied 1-1 against Juventus. In this moment, Lille are in the 14th place with 7 points, and Bologna are in the 31st place with 1 point. So I think that the Lille are playing a very great football. So I think that the Lille are gonna to win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference. So in this video, I talk about the games that will be played in this match day in the UEFA Champions League tomorrow and this next Wednesday, and I got my prediction. So let's see how many games I am right in the end of the week. So If you like this video or if you have any comment or suggestion, you can let me any comment or suggestion in any of my social media platforms, Substack, YouTube, or Spotify. This will be great, so I can improve my content and what do you want to hear or to watch. So this is all for today. See you next video. Gibran.